Even the farmlands are beautiful, and the flatlands in between the trails. Sedgwick Peak, Baldy way up there. Here's an example of how steep some of these ATV trails on the Tour of Idaho Day 1. This is south of Sedgwick Peak. They're ATV trails, they're plenty wide, but they're loose, rocky, and very steep. Well, I thought I was out here all by myself, but I hear somebody coming up the trail now. Let's see how they do up this section. Should be pretty easy. That's the way you do it, just a ripping and a tearing, a couple of KDMs, good to see them on the Tour of Idaho. Martin, you done good. Look, you got folks out here from all over. Sedgwick Peak. Station Tower's down there, I think Baldy's down there. What a view. Stunning vista views wherever you look. Rocky Jeep Trail. Switch back over to the Dunlop D606 knobby for the moisture in the rocks here. Believe it or not, yep, this is right on the trail. Neat little subterfuge here coming out of Lava Hot Springs. Watch your GPS real close because there's the trail. It's hard to find otherwise. Trail heading up to the right side of Haystack Mountain. There's two choices, right or left. This is the right side choice, northbound. Here's a bit of an obstacle to work around. See why chainsaws, or at least a handsaw, is a good idea. Even in the middle of the season, things can change. I think this one's been here for a while though. Now this is what you call a wee bit of exposure here. Still working our way around the east side of Haystack Mountain. Check this out. Just phenomenal. Do not fall off the trail. You have a hell of a time getting your bike back up. Even if you had a rope and pulley, there's nothing much to attach to. Just take it easy, take your time. Single track in Idaho is a little more harder. What might be a black diamond in California is probably a green dot in Idaho. Now, getting through that bowl back there, had a little difficulty with some roots and overgrown trail, but got through it, popped out, came up on that ridge right over there, and then carved the inside of this bowl. Now we're going to go around the terrain this way. Challenging stuff. Here's a scenic looking spot. right along the side of the mountain. Gotta go around that knoll there. East side of Haystack Mountain. Okay, this trail around the east side of Haystack Mountain has given me a bit of hell. I've pretty well killed my battery. I had damn near flattened my rear tire to get over some of the obstacles in the way. Looks like I have not ripped the... I think it's holding there all right now. I was afraid I ripped the valve stem out of it, spinning. But I lowered the pressure so much to get over the rocks. But a lot of bulldogging, expended way too much energy, and but I'm getting real close to NF22, Forest Road 22 up here, so I'm hoping for vast improvement soon. We'll see. So maybe try the west side around Haystack Mountain. I have no idea what that trail's like, but this one is gnarly single track to be doing solo if you're a sea rider like me. Tough stuff. Here's some really nice, flowy, easy ATV trails north of Haystack Mountain. A great relief after that other single track misadventure. Very nice. Beautiful. So we made it here to Inkom Pass, coming up the Boundary Trail behind me, and continuing on with the Boundary Trail, I believe ahead of me, in the town of Inkom, right there. And Pocatello's just up down the road a piece a little further, but we're going to work our way up to Inman Pass, and then on down to the town of Inkom. So about another 5 miles to the next pass. I believe this is still called the Boundary Trail. You got to see this beautiful trail between Inkom Pass and Inman Pass. Very close to Pocatello and Inkom. Just totally scenic. It gets pretty damn rocky in places. Don't let this part. Last day in July. Beautiful, beautiful Wildflower single track trail. That's one of the reasons you want to come up here and do this tour, is to see, experience trails like that. Just phenomenal. South Inman Fork Trail, just outside of Inkom, Idaho. I hear some travelers, some weary travelers coming up the trail now. Now this is interesting. We're really just following some waypoints here through the open range, and I got on a cow trail, and then it's going to lead to a road and should lead to well, Pocatello eventually here. But you got to be careful with private property around these parts. You're really skirting on the edge of trespassing. Chinese Peak, high above Pocatello, about 6,600 feet. Town of Pocatello down there. I'm not sure what the name of that reservoir is. Big, wow. Oh yeah, the big desert spreads out that way. Woo. Pocatello, Idaho. Here we're at the home of the tour of Idaho, Martin Hackworth's place. You can tell by the flagpole and the climb signs right here off of Barton Road in Pocatello. Let's see what he's got in the box. Motorcyclejazz.com. Oh, somebody left some money. Put that back in there. Ooh. So sign the book, put it back in the box. Jenkins Hollow, Priest Lake, 1200. So that's the beginning and the end of the trail.